Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? What is up? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Who do I got here, man? What's going on, everybody? Got 16 people, is what it says on StreamYard. Where's everyone at? If you're on Twitter, join me over on Twitch. This is where we can chat. Find us on Twitch. It is the place to be. Um, Good morning, Dr. Feelgood. How are you doing? Way to break the silence. Appreciate you, bud. Um, yeah, it's Tuesday. We are we're good, man. We're good. Had a it wasn't supposed to be a busy day yesterday, but what ended up happening was I had two meetings where, I'm given a window of time to be like where they're gonna show up. And both meetings I show up, 20 minutes before the window and they show up at the very end of the window. So it was just to me, it was a long, exhausting, like a waste of a day where you wait somewhere for 3 hours for a 5-minute inspection, and then you wait at your next place for 2 hours to just show people, the garage door that they need to fix. So it was sitting in my hot car playing on my phone or whatever. And yeah, I mean, yesterday was exhausting. So thankfully, my last meeting went well. The clients were there before me. I showed up, handled what we needed to handle. Then I went over to Whole Foods and got some food. Went to my in-laws' house and just hung out for the night. Played some games talked to my son, talked to my wife, that kind of thing. So it ended good. Maybe stayed up a little too late because I found this interesting show on Netflix. I can't stop that Netflix streaming. It really does mess with me, but I can't stop it. I don't know if anyone else is like that or anyone else has any different tricks, but yeah. Good morning, MP. Solid 7.5 today. Yeah, I'm gonna say like I'm a 6, maybe even less, because the other thing that happened last night is the dude who really rents this office, and he's like doing me a favor, letting me rent this desk for a really low price. He freaking texted me last night that he's drinking my last Celsius at like 7 p.m. or something like that. It's like, who drinks a Celsius at 7 p.m.? I know who. My wife used to do that all the time. And now apparently it's my office friend. So that Celsius was my today morning Celsius. So I am going to be feeling a little tired. And I'm also having a short day today, sir. Planning on just hitting the jobs, checking in with everybody, and then heading home so I can spend a good amount of time with the family, because I do leave Friday to Sunday for um dude was going home to burn some energy. Quite possibly, I don't know. He had 2 or 3 of them yesterday, and I told him, like, "Dude, those are a one-a-day drink." I get cases of those, like the whatever the 24 pack. Uh, I get like 3 or 4 a month. I used to only get like 2 a month. Then my wife started drinking them, so then I got 3 a month. And then my office mate, Scott, started drinking them. Now I got 4 a month. I'm like, Jesus, the people at Amazon think I'm like a Celsius. At least he told me, yes, I could have stopped at the gas station this morning and grabbed one as a just in case. Um, but I only have really minutes to spare before I start this show. So I'll grab one right after this. There's a gas station 2 or 3 doors down. Just go walk and grab one. Get some fresh air, wake myself up. But yeah, we are good. How you doing, Dylan? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, short day today. Gonna go home. Gonna stay home the rest of the day today, and then also stay home tomorrow morning and just try to get a little bit more of that family time in. I really miss the wife and kids when they're gone last week. And work is actually in a really good, like kind of like medium to slow pace right now on my jobs. So that is good and fantastic time for me to kind of break away a little bit and spend some time with them. And it's their last week of summer, actually. This is their last week, and this will be their last weekend. The little ones start school on Monday, and Bailey starts junior year of high school on Wednesday. So that'll be fun. Bentley's starting to get excited about first grade. Brooklyn went and got her, what is it, sixth grade? No, seventh grade. She's in seventh grade now. Seventh grade shots. So she had to get a checkup and a shot. She wasn't too happy about that yesterday. And then mom took her to do some clothes shopping. So they had like a little mommy daughter date yesterday, which is really cool, really cute. Love that for them. Yeah. Damn, so soon. My kids don't start till September. Yeah, I don't know what it is for some reason, like even just in the SoCal area, I think it's because we have so many schools that they try to like stagger all the starts and stops. So like even my kids versus my nephew, who I ran into yesterday, um, he starts in 3 weeks, like August 20 something. Yeah. Sarah's in fourth, Grammy's in second grade. Nice. Um, yeah, it's those are the cute times right there. Uh, but yeah, we're excited. They're excited. They're getting excited, getting backpacks. Like Bentley was telling me, he got new backpack coming, all that stuff. So yeah, they're gonna have some fun. So at least I'll be back. Actually, I should actually think about that as I'm thinking about this week's schedule and this weekend schedule, but Um, if I can manage it, I'll try to stay home on Monday too to participate in the first day of school activities, which I think I can. I gotta look at my schedule, but that is the good thing about being self-employed, being a business owner. I do love that very much. I don't know that ever since I've had kids, I haven't really felt any different because I've had um, the luck. I don't know if luck's the right word, but just the opportunity to before being the business owner, I was working for my mom, doing the same thing, construction. So she owned the company, but I was just her main superintendent. And yeah, so that was good fortune for me, and I was able to kind of have these opportunities that I have now, where I could take a morning off, a day off, whatever, to be with the kids. Academy, good backpacks, expensive, but they last 2 years now. Yeah, I don't know if we wanna have this conversation. I'm sure people would love to have this conversation, but, like, backpacks lasting 2 years, and that doesn't work for my family because I feel like every year it's a thing. The kids are like, "I get a new backpack, right?" And it's like, I mean, shoot, like, no, if you don't need one, you don't know, but they do break them. They do wear them down, they do use them a lot. the reason I won't work for another. Yeah, exactly. It really is, if you can do it, if you can swing it, like, it's not for everyone. Being a business owner, being self-employed, it is hard work. Um, but you do get to take advantage of situations like this. And I've also found that in my line of work, it's easy enough to explain as long as you're upfront and honest with people. I've been doing that a lot more and more, being upfront and honest with my clients and with my team that, like, I'm away with the kids or I'm here. I don't take calls when I'm with them, so I'll send a message saying I'm with my family. What's up? If it could get handled in a text message, then that's great. If they need a conversation, I'll let them know I'll find a minute to step away and have that talk with them. In Portugal, they start later too. Yep. Um, I had my LL Bean book bag my freshman year in high school through senior year in college. Yeah, I think when I'm hoping, I don't know. I think it's more of a little kid thing. Like Bentley for sure is like, I want a new backpack every year. Like, I'm not into Minecraft anymore. I'm into this or whatever. Brooklyn, she is just rough with her backpack. She's one of those ones who like just chucks stuff. Um, and also the other thing about it is, in middle school, and high school, but for sure in middle school, they got a lot of stuff. Like, those backpacks are weighted down, so they really put the stress on those things. So when the kids, after a full day, or even like walking from one class to the next, when they take that bag off their shoulder, like, the weight of it just drops on the ground. So those straps get put through the ringer. Um, I know Brooklyn's broken a couple of whatever the loop is on the top of the backpack that they use to, like, hook it onto something. She's broken that on a couple of backpacks. She'll usually tear through the linings on the inside because, just shoving books and stuff in there, or not sharp corners, but corners of books, like, poke through. So, yeah, and a little bit of a fresh start, a little bit of a, like, look at me, new this, new that kind of thing. I think it's just become normal in our culture of spending money. Unfortunately, it is what it is. That is also the reason why I work. Um, but yeah, we do what we do for these little rascals. Let's talk about the reading a little bit. This one is interesting. I'm still not sure. I'm not sure how to, like stoke the finding of a kid's, primal inclination, or what they're after. Like, I feel as though this one maybe is a little these this reading and some of these other readings uh, are a little bit difficult for me because there's a part of me that thinks that I still haven't found whatever it is that I'm supposed to find. I don't feel a specific, like, deep calling, or deep passion towards, I don't know. So, to see it in my kids, I'm not sure that I can figure that out, or that I have seen it in them, and I don't know if that's for any other reason than just me not being there or paying attention, or if it's just a very, like I said, a similar thing. Like, if I can't see it in myself, how can I see it in them? Um, I a lot of times I like to say, like, I don't have a I don't have the greatest um perception of what's going on, like, in my mind, in my body, like, that kind of stuff. Like, I'm one of those people who, for the longest time, when I would come down with some sort of, like, symptom of a sickness, I would have trouble, like, uh, saying what it is. I mean, you guys kind of see it a little bit right now. Like, I'm not even really making sense sometimes. So, but yeah, As far as my kids, if I knew anything, if I saw anything, I would definitely be on like the reading says, is trying to stoke that flame, trying to, help guide them in any way that I can. We very much are all for, like, if our kids want to do something, we're gonna help them do something. Like if they ask us, if they want to take up a certain sport or activity or do an after school thing, we're definitely pushing them, not pushing them, but sort of pushing them towards friendships, relationships. I think I've mentioned that a bunch of times on here, but that's been a real key ingredient and welcomed thing in my life ever since getting into the V Friends and a little bit before V Friends. Um, and so it's been my goal to help them nurture any sort of friendships or relationships that they have. So anytime they want to go to a friend's house, anytime they want to have friends over. In fact, more than that, I'm constantly telling the kids, invite this person, invite that person, especially when we're not doing anything and we don't we don't have any plans. So what's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Why aren't you guys talking to me? I'm running out of material up here. So anyone anyone got any response to the reading? Anyone do the reading? Are the people out there actually reading the book alongside me? I do want to know. Um, it is fascinating to me that I'll have people. Brofit was one in particular, right? So he's been here with us. I don't know, maybe since day one. I'm not quite sure, but very close to. And I just sent him the book. Uh, And he's like, "Hey, I finally have it. Now I can read along with you." And I'm like, "Dude." But it's okay, like, I get it. You guys aren't necessarily here for that. More so just here for us and the conversation we have around the book. But I can't recommend the book enough for anyone who's a parent. The Daily Dad by Ryan Holiday, in case I haven't said it. Um, get it, pick it up. Let me know. I might send you one. Uh, it really depends, but it would make this conversation go a lot better if someone else was here and read the book and was chatting back with me. 11 minutes to go. I'm gonna shut this thing down early, y'all. Um, yeah. Just tell me what's going on in your life. Do you guys know any do you guys have any insight on primal inclinations of your children? Basically, the reading talks about being careful, like showing your kids how you grew up, what you were interested in, what you did for fun, what you did for college, what sports, where you went to high school, like showing them that stuff is good. It's valuable for them to get a better understanding of you as their parent. Um, and I was watching a show the other day, and the parent was talking to their adult child, and she was bringing up stuff about like how she used to dance and this and that, and the child was like, "Who are you?" Like, so I think it's kind of you know, the opposite of that, right? Like, don't let your kids get to the adult age and then find out who you are. Like, kind of find a way to kind of piece those little things in while they're around so they get a better understanding of you as a person, where you come from and all that stuff. So the first part of the reading. And the second part was thank you, Dr. Feelgood. Appreciate you, bud. The second part of the reading was do that, but also be careful not to be asserting any pressure on them, making them feel like they need to follow in your footsteps. Like, be careful of that. Like, not trying to build them up to be the sports player that you weren't. or that you tried to be, like that kind of thing. Be careful of that. There are some people that I think sports is the big one, like when parents tend to play soccer, they tend to raise their kids playing soccer. It's the sport they know, it's the sport that they can best coach and tutor at home. It's the sport that they still love to play. So it makes sense. Um, it's just making sure that you like, so there's nothing wrong with that. It's making sure that if the kid ever like making sure the kid feels safe enough to tell you one day if they need to, "I don't like soccer anymore," and that you are okay with that, and you wouldn't get into the point where you say a phrase, like, "Oh, well, we wasted all this time and money on soccer. You're gonna play soccer." Um, and sorry to use soccer as an example, but, I don't like soccer. Uh, so yeah, that's kind of what I got from the reading. That's what the reading was about. There's some quotage from Dr. Green, who's a really good mentor and friend of Ryan Holiday. So they spend a lot of time together. They help each other write books. So he gets featured a lot in Ryan Holiday's work, which is great. You get a taste of the Robert Greene books, which I've heard are really good, but I've never read one, honestly. So maybe one day, who knows? Anybody read a Robert Greene book? Got a bunch of them out there. Anyone? Anyone? Just gonna leave me hanging, y'all. Dr. Feelgood, Dylan, Mint Mink is my number one lurker, and Mr. Waffles. What's up, Waffles? What's up, Mint Mink? Mint Mink, I don't know that I've ever met you. I've seen you in the background a lot here, so appreciate you listening in. One day, hopefully, we meet, we talk, whatever. And then there's supposedly another 20 something people out there in the Twitter ether watching this. So what's up, everybody? Let me know where you are, who you are. I see all that. It could just be the bots calls in the morning. Hey, no man, no problem at all. I'm just fishing here. I'm just fishing here for minutes. Just up here alone. Jason gave me the heads up. Freaking office mate stole my Celsius this morning. I got a shirt on that says drinking beers, but I'm sober for 3 weeks, so I'm not allowed to drink beers. Didn't even realize that until I put it on and looked in the mirror this morning. I was like, all right, I'm be representing something the opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's okay. It's just a morning shirt that I'll have on for a minute while I work out, and then I'll change my clothes. I do not go to work in shirts like this, y'all. Um, I'm not that brave. Anyways, happy Tuesday. Happy um Waffles is off of work day, even though he's not commenting in here. He's on leave right now. Everybody who's getting ready and gearing up to go to Chicago, I will see you on Friday. Is there something you hope to find at the National? Uh no, nope. I don't I don't give two S's about sports cards, um, or anything else that the National has to offer other than V Friends. I'm only going for V Friends. I'm only going to hang out with the community. Um, I'll walk around the whole place and look at stuff. I'm more into like the Marvel and like the random 90s TV shows, cards, whatever, like that kind of stuff. Like I'd be interested to see booths like that, but sports, no. No interest whatsoever. Grading, not really. Like I might want to like learn more about grading, but I feel like if I wanted to do grading for the cards that I have, I could just ask the Scubas and the Soggies and the Courages of the world, the people that I know and people that I'm friends with. Like I don't need to go bother some CGC person. And yeah, I'll just friggin' drop a box at Scuba's door or, throw it in the ocean. He'll find it for me. Um, so yeah, Misers Misers retro shirts. Okay. That's gonna be there. Dylan, are you coming to National? I don't know that I know that. I'm pretty sure Dr. Feelgood is, Scuba is, Sagi is. Um, yeah. Misers Retro, or you say Messer? Like Mr. Messers? I'm trying. I thought you were like right around the corner, dude. You're like not too far away from there. Oh, that's right. I remember you're trying to sell some of your stuff to get there, to fund to get there. Gotcha. I ain't buying anything, dude. Nope, no more for me. Uh, but yeah, I'll be there. I'll definitely walk the aisles. No, I'm not gonna make it. Gotcha. Yeah, Messer. Okay. Yeah, I like those retro shirts for sure. Those are cool. Oh, you can't make it. Oh, I gotcha. All right. All right. All right. All right. So it's just me and Sagi. Cool. 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 Um, good. Good for you, dude. Good for you. I don't think I ever heard if how your didn't you do a New York trip? Or no, not New York, England trip to sell a bunch of cards? How'd that pan out? I mean, you're still alive, so Counting Crows are in town, and they're the reason we're married. Nice. Okay. That's cool. I'm sure there's a nice, deep, fun story there. But that's awesome. You guys are gonna go and do a little date night and hit the Counting Crows and remember the times, right? Yeah, bulk sale. That's awesome. Need a VDAD pick. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a VDAD pick. Yeah, me, Ryan, and Blaze are sharing a hotel room. Uh, I don't think we figured out who's spooning who. We might just rotate, the 2 nights. There's only 2 beds, so it's gonna go down. Good experience, not the best ROI, but paid off debts. Well, it's good. Yeah. What would you price a one of one Hot Shit Hornet Gold Series 2 out of curiosity? Dude, you're asking the wrong person. I have no idea. Waffles is here. I'm sure you've already talked to all the normal people. I don't know at all. I got the best card I ever got was an epic Hot Shit Hornet, and I traded it to RJ, RJ Fox. Um, and for I can't remember. I think it was a clean box of CNC cards or something like that. I don't know. It was a long time ago. It was at VCon too. Some sporking. Yep. 99 billion scuba. Does that sound like a fair price from Dylan? I don't think he's going to pay that. I think he was wanting someone else to pay that. Yeah. No clue, man. And I actually, funny enough, I went through my rares and stuff, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna get slammed at the TCG tournament, which is fine. I'm not there to play. I'm there to hang out. So I got nothing. I got nothing in the way of rares. And I gotta get that's another reason I'm going home tonight is I gotta get my cards. I gotta get them here, and I gotta submit my deck or something like that. So I don't know. I gotta figure that shit out. But appreciate you, Scuba, for jumping in late as always. Jason, this guy. Come on, man. Um, Scuba jumping in late as always, pushing the conversation over the hour. Appreciate you very much. I was struggling up here today. Uh, so yeah, don't make me go through that tomorrow. I will, I will, I will, I'll be here tomorrow. Actually, I won't be here. I'll be at home tomorrow. I'll be here in the morning. If anyone wants to come up, Jason is in his last week of summer and he's partying harder than my kids. Um, so he's just not reliable anymore, y'all. So, I just need some co-hostage. Anybody who wants to join me up here for a quick 30-minute chat, I'd love to have you. I dude, sun just came up. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go on a walk. That freaking gas station better be open. If not, there's a CVS across the street. I will get one. I need that caffeine, bro. Gonna have to have some words with my office mate. I don't know why. like what kind of space he thought he was in last night that he thought he should be drinking a Celsius. Um, and let alone just taking a man's last Celsius. I mean, come on, dude. That's like fighting words. I kind of think I should like, need to go do something on his desk. But anyways, appreciate you guys. Hit me up if you want to join me in the mornings while Jason gets his hair done or works out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a great day, y'all. And just make sure you're always drinking beers and growing beards, I guess.